Hi there. Today we're doing something a little different. We are at the Spokane Bar Mine just outside of Helena, Montana. We're going to be looking for sapphires and gold. This is where we're going to be digging over here. The sapphires here aren't super abundant, and I don't feel bad saying that. They'll tell you that down at the office when you check in. They're saying 1 to 2 stones a bucket is about what they're finding. But I came up here before. This is like our 4th trip up here. And after I got home and screened our material, left all the finds, I still found gold after I screened out all my stuff. Got sapphires out, found some gold in the pan. So I'm actually more curious to see how much gold is actually in this ground. So I've got my wheelbarrow and my classifier for it. I got 10 5-gallon buckets. We'll see if we can get them all filled up. And pretty windy out here today and warm, but we're going to go over here, get things set up and start digging. Okay, we got the wheelbarrow all filled up, classified down. So now all we got to do is see how many buckets we got. Okay, so we decided to move. That over there, of course, is brutally hard to dig. But anyway, we got 3 buckets out of there. I came over here because this looks like a whole bunch of broken up bedrock mixed in with the gravels. So obviously when they scooped this up or pushed it up here, they were real close to the bedrock and breaking up the bedrock, which should be good for gold and sapphires. Might be a little bit more of a pain to run, but this is where we're gonna finish off our buckets at. That was pretty easy digging. Filled my wheelbarrow in what, 15 minutes? Something like that. This has got kind of a rusty color. It's got a lot of broken bedrock, as well as river gravel. So hopefully there'll be some gold in it, and maybe even a few sapphires. This is all ancient riverbed, eons ago. I don't know if you can see it, but the Missouri River is right down here below us. Okay, we're all loaded up. We went inside and we paid for our 10 buckets. $100. Hopefully there's some gold in there. Here's the outside of the Spokane Bar Mine. We got 7 buckets on the trailer and 3 buckets in the 4Runner. So we're all loaded up and we'll head home and we'll see you there. So hello, I'm back from the mine from Helena. And you know, before I get started, we were over there, we saw smoke from 3 different fires in about 80 miles. Place is lighting up. Also want to mention that when I went in and paid for my gravel at the Spokane Bar there, the guy I surprised him. He goes, "So what did you get? A couple buckets?" I said, "No, we got 10. He goes, "You got to be kidding me." I said, "No, I'm a madman." And he kind of looked at me kind of funny, but I said, "I've got my own classifier. It looks really great. Everything goes into a wheelbarrow." He's like, "Oh, okay, well, I guess that makes a difference." He said, "It's been a long time since I've seen anybody take 10 buckets of dirt out of the mine up there." So that was pretty funny. But before I get started, just real quick, I'll tell you what I got going here. Got my recirculating sluice box set up. We got expanded metal and the carpet in the top. Some black matting at the top. And then the rest of this is all gold hog scrubber matting that I've cut down to fit in between the riffles. Just fits my sluice box perfect that way. So we got a lot of dirt to go. We got 10 buckets, and we'll just go ahead and get started. I hope there's some gold in here. Right color for that. Okay, well, I'm done running my first bucket of dirt from the mine. Take a peek in here. There's 3 pieces right here and some little pieces up through the mat. We didn't hit the mother load yet, but right here is a yellow sapphire right there at the tip of my finger, and then some pieces of gold in here, and you get down here and it's just pink with garnets in there. All kinds of little, the black sand is like almost pink, so much garnets in there. And a lot of black sand I see right in here. So I'll get a second bucket going and we'll keep going at it. Alright, I just got done with my second bucket of dirt. I'm pretty happy, but there's a nice piece there. There's 3 or 4 down in here. Some nice pieces. There's a real nice one. I think you can see that right there. There's another one. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Okay, I just got done running one of those buckets of dirt where I started digging first over in the bank and that virgin ground over there that was real blonde, really sandy. But I just got done running that, and there is a trail of gold coming down here. There's a little trail of gold coming down here. That's pretty good. And there's some gold down in the bottom there. Quite a few pieces down in there. So obviously over there in the bank where it was all blonde and everything, boy, that's pretty good. Better than I was expecting out of that stuff. Anyway, we'll keep running. It's the next morning, so I've ran a total of, what, 4 buckets? And 6 more to go. Okay, I got done running my 10 buckets of dirt. Kind of windy out here today, so I hope you can hear me okay. There's my mess over there that I've already ran. Here's my concentrates that I've got to run. And so what I've taken riffles out, lowered the sluice box down quite a bit, and hopefully we can run these concentrates. I cleaned it out about every 2 buckets just to minimize losing the gold. I saw some pretty nice stuff in there. Okay, so I'm done running my concentrates to the sluice box. The mat looks really good. Got all kinds of gold just littered throughout it. It's just everywhere. So that's pretty cool. Looks good in the mat anyway. We'll see how much it equals up to when we get done here. Okay, I'm all done cleaning up. This is what we got out of that dirt from the Spokane Bar Mine over there in Helena. There's some pretty nice chunky pieces in there, but I'm pretty happy. No, I didn't pay for my dirt, but that's okay. Anyway, here's some of the stones that we've gotten from the Spokane Bar Mine. These actually came from up there digging in the pit itself. Like they say, they're far and few between, but if you hit it just right, you can pick up some nice stones. So, hey, thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.